Thanks for checking out this video of the Chameleon Dashboard sneak preview. I'm going to show you a few features of the upcoming dashboard feature, and we hope to get this out within the next 2 weeks. Now, the idea behind any dashboard is to give your client a quick overview of what's going on with their company the minute that they log in. So as you can see here, we've built some animations into the dashboard to make it a little more appealing to look at. And let's take a look at some of the widgets here, because just like Chameleon shop views, Chameleon dashboards are built of separate widgets. And of course, with any widgets, you can swap these out and you can configure them however you like. But let's just take a quick look at what some of these things are. Here's an overall score year to date. So I'm viewing this at the company level. So I'm essentially the CEO of the company. So what I see when I look at a dashboard is the overall score for the entire company. Now, if I were to be logged in as a regional manager, this would say, region A or region B, and then have my name here. And I would be seeing the overall score for the region. So that's a key difference between Chameleon shop views and Chameleon dashboards. Because with shop views, everybody sees the same thing. But with dashboards, everybody sees a customized dashboard to whatever their login level is. So over here we have score distribution, and you'll notice that a lot of these widgets, pretty much all the widgets, have some kind of rollover functionality. And I can see here that 66.67% of the shops that came in for the entire company scored between 90 and 100%. So that's score distribution. Here we have a comparison widget, and this is this versus last. So the current period right now is January, and the last period is December. So when I highlight this, I can see that the company overall scored 83% in January, and it scored also 83% in December, and it's different for all the various regions. Here we have a level trending widget, and each of these lines is a level. So there's one line for company, and there's one line for each of the regions. And as you can see here, I can highlight the various points, and I can see that region 6 scored a 59 in October. And here's section trending. So in this case, every line is a section. So there's a line for the overall score, and in this case, I can see that there's a line for the health score, which is, the health section. So in November, it scored 84%. And here we have another one, which is level scores, and this is pretty much a simplified version of what you see up here without the comparisons, and it also goes up and down. So it's a little easier to understand, but here's the company scoring 83% in this current time period of January. All right, let's take a look at how we built these in the configurator. So just like the Chameleon shop view configurator, we have a configurator for Chameleon dashboards, and we have a few widgets here. Obviously, I've already placed some of them into place. Now, the biggest difference, and then I think the coolest thing about Chameleon dashboards, is that you can actually change the size of the widgets. This was something that a lot of people asked for within shop widgets, so we decided it was even more important for dashboards. So as you can see here, I can actually stretch this one widget very quickly, and it'll resize itself. And I can build the widget to whatever size I want it to be. So for the first time, you really have full control over the display of your widgets. Let's take a look at some of the settings here. Every widget has the ability to rename the widget as it always has before. And for dashboard widgets, we have a survey selection. So in this case, what we're seeing is the overall score for the retail survey. Now, if I wanted to, I could create another widget and have it show the overall score for IVR and another one for ICR, and I could stack them all next to each other. And at one glance, your customer would be able to see the overall scores for each of the various surveys. Let's take a look at let's get rid of this section trending widget, and let's stretch this one out a little bit for the level trending. And let's look at some of the available controls here. So again, widget title, survey selection, but we also have levels to show. Now, levels to show is going to be control which, basically how many lines you see in this widget. So you'll always see the company average if you check this off. So no matter who you are, and this one's a little different, no matter who you are, whether you're the CEO or whether you're a level 1 manager or whether you're a regional manager, if that line is checked off, you will always see that one company line, so you can compare how you're doing against the entire company. Now you can add more lines in there as well, and we can add the user's level. Now in this case, it's not going to make any difference because I'm logged in as the, essentially the CEO. So, my user level is the company. But if I were a regional manager, I would see one line for my region, and I would also see one line for the company. And finally, you can also choose level below. So whatever the levels are below you, we'll add those lines to the graph. So in this company, the level below the CEO level or the company level is regions. So when I apply that, you'll also see all the regional lines come in. So if I log in as a regional manager, I'll see maybe districts below that. If I log in as district manager, I might see locations below that. So again, this we built the dashboard to be highly intelligent and aware of who's looking at it. Now with this versus last, we have the same controls here as well. Now what you don't see is controls to determine what is the the last period or the current period. Like they may not want months, they may want to go to custom date ranges. Do you want the small custom date range, medium date range? All of those things are controlled up in the master, the Chameleon master settings, which actually doesn't appear here, but it will when we're done with this feature. All right, let's take a look at some of the other widgets that are available. So let's get rid of all of these, and we'll show you how easy it is to add a widget.